Hey y'all, David here, and I'm going to talk to you about Ixalan Limited archetypes and sub-archetypes. In Ixalan Limited, we have Grixis Pirates, White-Black Vampires, Dinosaurs, and Simic Merfolks. But these aren't actual archetypes, but more sub-themes and sub-archetypes. In the set, we have a lot of tribal synergy, and if you have a sealed pool that supports it, by all means, build it. But sealed is random, and some of the tribal payoffs aren't necessarily only for tribal decks. You can use cards that are tribal payoff and not be in that tribe, like March of the Drowned. If you cast it for one to bring one creature back, instead of bringing two pirates, that's still pretty good. One thing is for sure, this set is all about big beaters, and eventually most games will end up with a big old dino coming down and swinging big and dominating the board. There are a few removal spells that combat these bombs, but there aren't too many of them around. So that means your removal spells should be outnumbered by opponents' dinosaurs. With that, I bring you Ixalan's main themes and categories. You have low to the ground aggro decks that win as soon as possible. And you have control decks that want to slow down opponents long enough to play bombs. And in the middle of the pack, you have mid-range decks that can go in either direction. With each of these archetypes, you have different strategies. First, we have control. Let's talk about blue-black control. Blue-black control likes to slow down opponents with removal and counters, and then ramp into bombs using treasures. This strategy allows us to mana ramp for high casting cost cards with card advantage, evasion, and big bombs. Second, we have green-black control. This swings a bit in the slower, grindier side of the spectrum. Like blue-black control, it uses treasures and removals to delay the game and ramp, but this deck finishes off with big old dinos. Third, we have blue-green merfolks. The archetype is a bit slow, and Simic isn't really known for being removal heavy, so you must depend on your blue spells for blue tempo and also for card advantage. Also, your merfolks should be able to go as the games go on. The color combo not only allows you smaller creatures to go, but you should have unblockable weapons in some of your merfolk suite. Second, we have mid-range. Mid-range sits right in the middle of control and aggressive strategies. First, we have Celestia. It should be the archetype with the biggest creatures. The longer the game goes, the better off it should be by playing big beaters. Having access to white removal and green ramp spells should help your big creatures come out earlier or on time for the win. Now let's look at red-green dinosaurs. The goal of this deck is to play aggressive creatures with a good mana cost and then top out with big creatures. Using red removal to pick off creatures and green to ramp you into some of the best creatures in red and green have, this should be able to help you win and dominate the battlefield. Like Celestia, you can swing into aggressive strategies or into a control strategy depending on your pool. Next, we have black-white vampire. Vampire creatures aren't anywhere as strong as dinosaurs or maybe even merfolks, but they do have strong synergy with each other, and in white-black you have good combat tricks and removal. Build this only if you have support. You may not be able to have a full tribal synergy with white-black, but if you do, that's good. Just remember that vampires could be overpowered, and if you go into it, you should have a pool that supports it. Now we have blue-white flyers. Now flyers is usually a tempo deck that uses tempo spells to set up and fly over opponents. The blue-white flyer deck is a tried and true archetype in most sealed environments. It likes to set up with flyers and then attack, making it a bit weak to aggro since you have to set up. But with removal, tempo play, and card advantage, the colors meld very well together. Another archetype that requires a lot of, pieces in your pool to support it is this one. Last and not least, we have aggro. First with aggro, we want to start with red-white. This deck uses early red creatures and low CMC and good removal spells in red and white to provide a very speedy and fast attack. White also provides some creatures with good abilities that can help speed up the clock. Next we have red-black aggro. Like red-white, this deck wants to play low-to-the-ground creatures in early game. Usually they're red, but there are some in black. Then use removals to keep off blockers and bombs off the board. To successfully be in this archetype, you will need a good amount of removal because your creatures should be outclassed. The archetype is a good, strong archetype like most of these are, but like some of them, you do need a good pool to support it. The last aggro archetype is red-blue raid. Just like other aggro archetypes, this requires small red and blue creatures to come out early on the board. This color will have removal and tempo spells in both red and blue. The blue also provides some card advantage. With red removal for big dinos and blue evasion, the key will be to tempo out your opponents and go for the win. Those are the archetypes. You also have Grixis Pirates and Niosaurs as other archetypes, but they require some ramp and fixing. If you have the pool to support them, go ahead and do so. And also, importantly, have
Hit it.